Toad and the Passengers, written by Bigg City Productions. Toad is a brake van who mainly works on the Little Western, taking goods up and down the aisle. He is usually pulled by Oliver or Douglas, but has been known to be pulled by both Donald and Duck on occasion. He likes his goods work and wouldn't want to do anything else. One day, Oliver was delivering the goods train. He had just come to a stop at a red signal when Duck puffed past, pulling Alex and Nell.
Come along,
He puffed as he went past. Toad felt sad as Duck went past. Later that day, he was talking to Oliver in the yards.
Toad, what's wrong with you?
Oliver asked.
Oh, it's nothing really, Mr. Oliver. It's just that, well, it would be nice to take passengers for a change. I always see you and Mr. Duck doing it, and it seems so lovely.
Oh, Toad, I'm sure you'll get your chance.
Oliver said. Toad hoped he was right. The next day, Douglas was taking Toad on a goods train. When they arrived at Holt Farm, Caroline was talking to some passengers. She was telling them about a road race that weekend.
Did you hear that, Mr. Douglas? A road race! Oh, maybe I will take the winner.
Of course you will, Toad.
Douglas replied unenthusiastically. Caroline on the other wheel felt different. Go for it, Toad. I'm sure you'll get your wish. Toad felt happier. For the next couple of days, Toad could talk of nothing else. It started to get on the engine's buffers. Oliver was talking to Donald about it.
I don't know what to do with him, Donald. He's being insufferable.
Oliver said.
Aye, he sounds it. What are we going to do?
Donald replied.
We're gonna have to wait it out. That's all we can do.
Came a voice as Duck puffed in. Duck was right. Toad talked endlessly about it until the day of the race.
Today's the day! Today's the day!
Toad cried that morning. Ivor and Douglas rolled their eyes.
We know, Toad.
You've only mentioned it 12 times yesterday.
The race came, and Toad was very excited until it finished, and he had to come to terms with not taking the winner.
Finally over.
Douglas said. Duck felt bad for Toad and went to go and see him.
You okay, Toad?
He asked.
Fine, just got my expectations too high.
He said back.
Oh, don't worry about it, Toad. I'm sure you'll get your chance.
Duck smiled. This made Toad feel just a little better. The next day, Douglas was taking a goods train to Knapford Yards. Toad still wanted to take passengers as they went on the line.
Oh, Mr. Douglas, maybe I can be a part of a breakdown special.
Okay, that's an idea. The only problem is that our line is used by the general public.
The harbour isn't.
Have you forgot the ferry?
Why, yes. Does seem like it, doesn't it? Oh, but now what can we do?
Your time will come, Toad. Just be patient.
A little later, Douglas dropped Toad off in the yards and went to go refuel. Toad was still dreaming about taking passengers when James puffed in. Cross,
Those passengers!
he said.
Oh, hello there, Mr. James. What's up?
You wouldn't understand. It's passengers.
Oh, passengers! I would love to take them.
Be my guest. There is nothing but a pain in my tender.
James wished.
Now, James, calm your boiler.
Edward said as he puffed in.
Now what's the matter?
Like I said, Edward, passengers.
Oh, but aren't they lovely?
Oh, yes, very.
They are?
I would love to take some one day.
You?
James, don't you.
But before Edward could finish his sentence, James burst out yapping and puffed away. Toad looked sheepishly down towards his buffers.
Don't feel bad, Toad. You did nothing wrong. Everyone has a dream. And I know one day you will be able to take passengers.
Edward reassured. Toad felt a little better. A couple days later, Oliver made leave with biased, having left Toad in the sidings. He had just fallen asleep when Gordon puffed into the station.
Coaches, Rosie!
He whistled. Rosie was in the yard, trying to find the express coaches.
Rosie!
I know.
She whistled back. She had just found the coaches and Toad. She bumped into him and soon he was coupled to the train. Rosie stormed to the station.
You know what? Here, take
She peeped and puffed away, leaving poor Toad at the end of the express. The passengers were surprised at Toad being there, but didn't complain at the extra space, and boarded Toad all the same.
Time to go already, Mr. Oliver.
Toad said as the express started. Toad slowly opened his eyes. As he did, he saw Duck and Oliver chatting.
Oh no, I'm on the express. Mr. Duck! Mr. Oliver!
Is that Toad?
Duck asked.
Don't be so silly, Duck.
Help me!
Toad cried as he was dragged out of Knapford.
Stop! Stop!
He cried and tried to put on his brakes. Without his guard, he couldn't do anything.
Hurry, hurry, hurry!
Gordon panted. Henry was puffing on the eye, in the young goods train, when he heard
Mr. Henry, help me!
Toad? He said in shock. Toad rattled on and through timber. Douglas was there, playing with the mortar as Toad shot past.
Mr. Douglas!
No, it can't be. Toad?
The express raced through Ellsbridge and Crosby. Toad was trying to stop all the way. Finally, they came to stop at Wellsworth. Look at that again.
Finally, we've stopped.
Toad said in relief. But it was short-lived as the young train started up once more. Toad shot past Bay and Ben in the yards. Who was there? Ben peeped to Bill. Bill didn't know. Gordon's Hill was nearby. Toad knew this.
Hopefully Mr. Gordon stalls.
He said to himself. But sadly he got no such relief, as Gordon shot a bit faster than a bullet and rattled down the other side. All the engines were very surprised each time Toad shot past them. And what had only been a couple of hours felt like years to Toad. He was glad when Gordon eventually came to a stop at the work station. Peter Sam was there, waiting. Hey old Gordon, you're cabling fast.
As ever, Peter Sam.
Sorry to interrupt your thrilling conversation, but did you know you have a brake van behind you, Gordon? Skyary asked.
Looks rather distressed at that.
Rusty added.
Finally. I was afraid I was bound for the mainland.
He said.
My, Toad. What are you doing here?
Came a voice. It was Donald. He was just getting ready to return home.
Resting.
Aye. Anyway, let's get you home, Toad.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Donald. Thank you. Rusty.
Peter Sam. Skyary.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Peter Sam, Mr. Scarlowy, and thank you, little Diesel.
Come on, Toad. Time to go home.
Coming, Mr. Donald. Goodbye.
Gordon, Peter, Sam, Scary and Rusty whistled and honked back. Oliver was glad when Toad arrived. Come later that afternoon.
Toad! You're back! So, how's your express run?
Eventful, but from now on, I think I'm happy taking goods with you.